Yeah. What's up? This Trigger Treach up in here, naughty by nature, you know what I mean? Chilling with my partner, John's Domain. We do it every Tuesday. John's Domain, man.
You just blaze the stage at the first Fresh Fest, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hip hop's changed since y'all first came out, man. Who's some of the artists today, man, that y'all feel are carrying that torch of hip hop right now?
I mean, you know, I'm from the era of like lyrics. You know, I love spitters. So like with me, like if you ever see like the UW Battle League, Google it, check it out. Like where these young soldiers is out there spitting. I mean, incredible. Like just made me really look at hip hop like, yo, all right. When I wanted to be like, man, it's just not the wave I'm feeling no more. It brought me back on that surfboard to ride that wave. The UW Battle Leagues, the ASAP Posse, Rocky, Nipsey Hussle, Uncle Murder. You know, it's a lot of homies from the West Coast, East Coast, Dirty South. It's like I can't say nobody like, I just really ain't messing with him. It's like I listen to the albums. I listen to different songs, might not be singles. I'm more of somebody that likes not what I hear every day on the radio, but what I might hear on a mixtape or what they hear. So don't think like the like hip hop is dead or the up and coming hip hop artist that's coming out now is whack. Nah, man, it's great music in every era. It's whack MCs in every era, but hip hop ain't going nowhere, man. And it's like if you feel as though you're a hip hop artist and you don't like what's going on, come out here and show what you feel need to be there.
Recently, man, the East Coast has not been carrying the torch because it used to be number one, but it's been for several years. It's been the South. You know what I'm saying, why you feel that the East Coast has fell behind the other regions recently, man?
Well, it came to a point where us from the East Coast, we felt as though like we had it like that. We ain't had to work too hard because it's the Mecca. It's always going to be here. But you got to realize that somebody out hustle you, out grind you in any scenario, they going to be the ones at the top of the food chain. You know what I mean? So you got to know with anything you do, what they saying like with music, you only as good as your last hit. You got to keep that grind going. Don't think you hot right now, you're going to be hot forever. Like you guaranteed that spot. The one thing when the South came up, the South came together and they did more than just be artists. They was executives. They was grinders. They wasn't waiting for nobody to sign them. They was independent and doing it theyself. Like you gonna find me. Once the heat is so strong, the label's gonna start looking for you. And anybody that say anything about the South when they came, they was coming for a long time. They ain't pop up overnight. And when they came, they ain't stopped. So that type of hustle game, you gotta respect it and love it and learn from it. Because the only way you're going to stay there is keep your game. You can't be an artist no more. It ain't just being an artist. You got to be the label. You got to be the publicist. You got to be the promoter. And the best thing with the technology nowadays and Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram and all the rest of that, you could get the world. You don't need to be worrying about if somebody could finance you to get you there. You got to start your own grind and think as a CEO and not just an artist.
Right, man. I know you came up in the Flavor Union.
Yeah, baby.
Can we ever expect the Flavor Unit reunion?
Of course, man. One of the founders right here, the Chief Apache, long as he in the memories and doing it in there, Latifah's out there, Lakim Shabazz, Lati, Lord Ali Baski, Mark the 45 King. I mean, we all here. It's just going to take the right sit down and everything else, but we ain't giving up on hip-hop, and hip-hop never going to give up on us. So you definitely going to see something Flavor Unit orientated always, whether it's music, films, business. You're going to see it definitely.
Is it going to be all three members? Because I know the situation earlier this year.
Man, we're going to do things and let time tell. You know what I mean? I'll never say never on nothing, and I'm a negotiator.
Word.
You underdig?
Last question, man. I know that a lot of artists came out with songs posthumously with Tupac, and you really was there. You and him really had a relationship, man. How you feel about that, man? People acting like they was in cruise with Tupac, man.
I mean, I see it as a badge of honor. Like so many people, whether they met him or not, loved him. You know what I mean? You can't never take love and treat it like it's hate. You know what I mean? Somebody showing love, you can never just misconstrue that and be like, yo, y'all just riding them, or y'all ain't really know them, y'all playing yourself. Yo, when you got love there, can't nothing defeat love. When somebody coming out and showing respect, now I see if you got a problem if somebody's disrespecting somebody's name or or downing them. But when everybody showing love or want to do records and remix them and do all this, that, and other, if Mama Afeni ain't got a problem with it, I ain't got a problem with it. And I love them keeping my brother name on the streets.
What would you think he'd be on 2013, man?
Doing an interview with you.
Thank you.
Just like that.
Word up, man. And we're gonna end it on that note. Thanks, brother.